Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with 30 days of sketches with Christy, and today we are working with the sketch you just saw. When I saw that she had picked this sketch, I was so excited. I love triangles and chevrons and anything that has to do with kind of a triangle shape. It's just my favorite. So here I have this one photo of my three boys, and this is a picture from 2017. This is the first day of school, and we decided after dinner that night that we were going to take the boys out to celebrate surviving the first day of school. So we took them to a place called Rita's, and it's actually not in business any longer. I don't think it was very popular, but they sold, I think it was Italian ice. And so I think Brennan and Tinian both got blue raspberry and Jonas got Swedish fish because that's his favorite of all time, cherry flavor. So here you can see I am starting to pick out the papers, and I pulled out my Wild Heart 6x8 collection, or paper pad, I guess is what it was. And I'm going to use a few of these to make all of the triangles. Now, this kind of took me a while to decide exactly what I was going to do. So here you can see I am pulling out a bunch of different papers, and I had this sunglass paper, and I was thinking it might look kind of cute if it was one of the triangles that is peeking out towards the left of the photo. But when I put it over there, I realized it just looks weird. So I decided to not use it, and I think, in all honesty, I'm just going to probably throw the paper away. I'm not one of those types of people that can use a paper like that. Like, if it's just a paper with a bunch of the same image, it's just weird to me. Unless it's like flowers or leaves or something like that. If it's an item like a clothing item or something that you wear, or I don't know, it's a little weird to me to have that be like the whole paper is just a repeated image. So I probably won't use it ever. I think it is still sitting on my desk though, so I do need to decide whether I'm going to put it in my stash or not. So here you can see the papers that I am deciding to work with, and I'm actually going to change it up here in a little bit. I think I'm going to come back. I'm not going to make you watch me cut all of this up because it is kind of redundant and very boring. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, so now here you can see that up in that top right hand corner, I have already, excuse me, glued my triangles together, and now I'm going to start gluing the triangles down here at the bottom. You can see I kind of changed out a few of the patterns, and I really like how these patterns work together a lot better than the ones I had before. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. And in a moment you're going to see it's going to cut to the next day, and instead of doing a circle with stitching, I am just going to do a bunch of stitching lines, and I really like that a lot better than the circle. I'm one of those perfectionist type of people that if the circle doesn't turn out perfect, then I hate the layout. So I rarely do circles. Okay, now like I said, this is the next day, and I am just going to start embellishing. I'm adding a bunch of little excess pieces from my stash, and I'm really liking how this is working and how it's looking so far. I'm using I think it's a Teresa Collins staple tiny attacher, and yeah, I'm just gluing this little frame down because I wanted to add a few extra layers. I'm going to add this camera right there, and I think that is pretty much it for embellishing. I'm going to add a couple heart stickers in a couple of the areas of the clusters. And then I'm going to do a title. And I think I add that here in a moment. But I'm just going to pull out a black alpha. And I'm going to keep it super simple. Oh, I did forget. I am going to pop this up on some fun foam. I just get mine from Walmart, and I get the cheapo kind that doesn't have any sticky backing on it. So I just glue it all down myself. And I mean, it's super easy, and it's a lot cheaper than the kind that has a sticky back on it. I bought like a big pack a couple years ago, and I still have it. So it lasts quite a while. Okay, now I'm going to glue down the photo, and then I'm going to grab out the black alpha that I'm going to use, and I'm going to keep my title simple. It's just going to be back to school treat is what it's going to be. I'm not going to make you watch me write it out. Oh, and I forgot, I did do journaling. So it just says, we took the kids out to get slushies after dinner to celebrate the first day of back to school. And that is it for this layout. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!